Hey, what is up guys? This is Rich here with Gaming Tech United, and today I want to focus on the frame rate and resolution issue. Now, if you're in the gaming community, you already know about resolution gate. You already have heard that tired argument. You already know everything there is about resolution, whether it be 900p or 1080p or 4K or 1440, whatever. You've heard all of it. You've heard all of that. Honestly, this video is to focus on why I think that frame rate is more important than resolution. Now, my big thing when I play video games, I want them to run smooth. I don't want them to be jaggy. I want everything, honestly, more than visuals, I want the experience to be more smooth, because a smooth experience makes me feel more enveloped in the world than just the visuals. Something can be not running at that 1080p, that 1440p, and still immerse me because it's just so smooth and it just feels real. Whereas if something's running at 1080p, 1440p, and it's like 25 frames per second, it's hitting 13 frames per second for some reason, then yeah, it's gonna be awful. And this has happened to me most recently in Watch Dogs. Now, it's not a common thing, but it has happened to me on certain occasions, whether it be big explosions or just things that really run the system itself. My biggest problem is that these slowdowns really pull me out of the experience. Now, I'm not the kind of person that can pick out a frame rate. Honestly, I know people like that. There are people who can say, you know what, that is 57 frames per second. That is 27 frames per second. Honestly, I can't do that. My eyes aren't that good, I guess. I'm not trained well enough in that category to be able to do that, but I can tell when a game's chugging along. And I honestly, my bar that I set for games is around 30 frames per second. If you dip below 30, then that's a problem for me. I just think that 30 frames per second should be just that baseline, and if you drop underneath that, it really starts to show, even for someone who's not an experienced eye like myself. I just wanted to bring this topic up because I hear a lot about resolution. Like I said in the beginning of this video, it's so heavily conversed about, so heavily argumented, and I don't know that frame rate is getting as much. You know, you kind of see it tacked on at the end when people are like, oh, this game's not running at 1080p 60 frames per second. Well, I think more people should focus on that 60 frames, that 30 frames, because it's very, very important. So what are your thoughts on this topic, guys? Be sure to let me know. If you like what you saw, be sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs up button. It really helps us out. And again, tell me in the comments what you think about this. Do you think resolution's more important? Do you think that frame rate's more important? Do you think they're just equally as important? Do you think together as a whole that they are just super, super important? And that's what we should be pushing for. We should be pushing for higher resolution, faster frame rate, just whatever. I want to hear what you have to say on the topic. Again, guys, this is Rich with Gaming Tech United. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.